again to the Poindexter Lounge, a place for nerds. It is good to have you with me today, and my name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and I'm just happy to be with you and to talk about some nerdy stuff, because that's what we do here on the channel. We talk about things that we like movies and TV shows and comic books and toys and all kinds of stuff in between. So if that's what you like, you are in the right place. And if you are in the right place, will you please do me a favor? Maybe hit that subscribe button so that you can become part of this community of people that we have going on here. And of course, if you do that, you're going to want to be around for all the videos. So make sure to hit that notifications bell. And if you do like the content today, well, first of all, thank you. We appreciate it. But hey, why don't you go ahead and give us a thumbs up and just let us know that you like what we're doing, all right? Plus, we want to hear from you. So please leave a comment down in the comment section, or hey, take it over to Twitter at Enosh Music and tweet us about stuff that you want to see on the channel, stuff that you like about the channel, stuff that you don't like about the channel, whatever. We just want to talk and have a conversation. We want to interact with you, all right? Today we're talking about Godzilla, and you know, I was never a big Godzilla fan growing up. I didn't watch a lot of the old movies. Every once in a while on a Saturday afternoon, I'd pop one on. You know, I remember a big deal when I was a kid, you know, Godzilla versus King Kong, and that was a huge deal. I remember for some reason in my head, I just felt like that was like a big thing. Turns out it's a pretty big pop culture event, and looks like we are headed that way again. But before that, we're going to get Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and 2 new photos came out this week about that movie that's coming out, and so we're just going to talk about it, okay? So Warner Brothers has released these 2 new photos from Michael Dougherty's Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and this is the 3rd movie in a planned monsterverse of films following the 2014 reboot of last year's Kong Skull Island. So we got that first Godzilla movie, which was so much better than the old Godzilla movie that came out in what was it, late 90s, I think it was, and so much better than that. And I really enjoyed that Godzilla movie. I mean, it was pretty kick butt. And then last year we got Kong Skull Island. I didn't think that I would like a King Kong movie the way that I like that one. The Kong movie from just a few years ago was all right. It was pretty good, but man, this movie was so good. I really enjoyed it. I loved Kong in that movie, and man, I can't wait to see what they do next. So next we have the follow-up, the sequel to Godzilla, and that is Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and they're setting Godzilla up to be just that, the King of the Monsters. So Michael Dougherty spoke with EW, Entertainment Weekly, about the film, and this is what he had to say. He said, "The world is reacting to Godzilla in the same way we would react to any other terrifying incident, in that we are overreacting. There's paranoia and endless speculation about whether he is the only one out there or whether we're threatened by others like his kind." Now, first of all, I'll just say about that, I don't think that you can overreact to a giant radioactive dinosaur that is, you know, roaming the planet. And then obviously we saw the Motu in the last movie. I would be pretty freaked out. Just saying, that's me. You know, I digress. I was born in Las Vegas, and Las Vegas plays a part in that movie. And man, if I were anywhere near something like that, it would be terrifying. I don't think you can overreact to that, can you? I mean, just get away from it. I don't know. But the new story follows the heroic efforts of the cryptozoology agency Monarch, who we've been following these last 2 movies, as its members face off against a battery of god-sized monsters. Godzilla himself takes on Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah in the film, who all vie for supremacy and leave humanity's very existence hanging in the balance. So here's a question. Is it too much? You know, we only got 1 monster in the last one. Now there's 3 monsters. And if we know superhero movies, and we know superhero movies here at the Poindexter Lounge, usually it's not a good idea to have 3 villains. You know, I mean, there's been a lot of superhero movies that tried to do just that, have multiple villains. For some reason, they always feel like they got to up the stakes in a sequel with multiple villains. I don't know why that is. Why is that? Hey, let me know down in the comments section. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about that. Like, why do we always have to have like 2, 3 villains for the sequel when we only had 1? You know, usually they make a really good origin movie, a really good movie, and then they just start adding on villains, you know. I don't know, but those are three big names in the Godzilla universe, Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah. And they're all three going to be in this movie fighting for supremacy and leave humanity's very existence hanging in the balance. Now, this movie has got a lot of people in it. It's got Millie Bobby Brown, who is on Stranger Things, and I really dig her. Vera Farmiga, Kyle Chandler, Sally Hawkins, Ken Watanabe. I can never get his name right. You know that? Watanabe, Bradley Whitford, Charles Dance, Zhang Ziyi, and some others. And so I'm looking forward to this movie, though. You know, even with the three other monsters, I think it's going to be kick butt, because I think that this movie will be a little different in that villain vein, in the fact that, man, you're going to have monsters kicking butt, man, taking names. Godzilla opening people's throats and breathing fire down them, man. How cool is that going to be? Do you want to see that? I want to see that. So the film is expected to show off a first look of scenes at this year's Warner's presentation at San Diego Comic-Con next weekend. All right, the movie itself is set to open in cinemas on May 31st, 2019, and you better believe that we will be there watching that movie and ready to review it. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to next week. Hopefully we get some more pictures, some more information about this movie at Comic-Con. Comic-Con's always going to be a fun week, and so you can stay tuned here to the Poindexter Lounge for a bunch of updates next week about just that, just all the stuff that we love, because, hey, that's what we do here. That's what we do. That's what we dig, all right? So, hey, let me know what you think about these pictures, what you think about this movie coming up, and let's have a conversation about it, all right? I am looking forward to Godzilla. Like I said, I was never a big Godzilla fan growing up, but I certainly am now of this series, all right? Until next time, just watch out for giant radioactive dinosaurs. I know it's man in suit! Man in suit! Bye-bye.